inform you all about the game of softball. As stated in thehistoryofsoftball.org, softball was started in 1887. It was started in a Chicago boxing gym where a group of guys were waiting on the Yale and Harvard football outcome, and all the bets were being placed and stuff, and one of the guys got mad that his team lost, and so he picked up a boxing glove, threw it underhand as fast as he could to the guy standing across the room. The other guy saw this happening, grabbed a broomstick, and swung and hit the boxing glove. And so they all thought this was a great game, and so they cut the sleeve part where it says Everlast, they cut that off and just used the fist part as a ball, sewed it at the bottom, and that's how they started playing. I didn't know that until I did my research, but that's how it happened. Okay. After that, they moved to the white ball with white seams. And about 20 years ago, pitchers dominated the sport. They were the most influential factor in a softball game, and the National Fast Pitch Association said that hitters didn't have a fair advantage. And so they decided to change the ball from white with white seams to bright yellow with red seams to give the hitters an equal challenge or an equal advantage. Equipment you need to play the game of softball. First are a pair of cleats. These are our cleats. You can have some with spikes on the bottom for more traction, or you can get molded plastic ones, which I prefer. And then you need a glove. This is my glove. I play first base, so this is a first baseman's glove. And other gloves look like that. This just has more padding because I get a lot more balls thrown to me at first base. And then you have a bat. This is what hitters use to hit the ball, and you need this to play softball. And then you need a helmet, just like this one shown here. In college, you can choose to wear a face mask or not wear a face mask at all. I prefer to wear one because growing up playing softball, I've seen too many people get hit in the face, broken noses, black eyes. I just don't want to take that chance. So that's the one I use with the face mask. And I think only 1 or 2 players on our team don't wear one. And the Olympics. Softball won its first Olympic gold medal in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia. Softball played its last Olympic game in 2008 in Beijing. The Olympic Committee took softball out of the past Olympics after the 2008 games because they said that it wasn't very diverse, and the United States was just a powerhouse, and none of the other countries had a fair advantage, and so they took it out. But Jen, they still have badminton in the Olympics. And in 2008, the United States, Japan, and Australia got together and spelled out 2016 in softballs for hope that it would come back in the 2016 games. Taking softball out of the Olympics, I hate to say, but it crushed a lot of girls' dreams to one day play in the Olympics. And I think having this sign represents hope to have it come back and let little girls know that they do have hope in playing softball at the highest level and competing with other countries in the game that they love. For the love of the game. I love softball because you have teammates that are like sisters, and I hate to say it, but coming to college, you didn't know who you were going to be friends with, didn't know if you were going to make any friends, but having teammates, it's like automatic friends, basically. And you go from teammates to friends, and then eventually sisters who you will be in touch with and have as your best friends for the rest of your life. Also, it serves as an outlet. If you have a bad day at school, tough job, if you're stressed out, I know that I can go to practice for 3.5 hours and just be me and the game. Like, I can leave all the stress and all the other stuff that's distracting me outside, leave it off the field or out of the gym, and just know that I can focus solely on this and just escape from the outside world for just a little bit. And also, it is my passion. I've played softball for 12 years, and I can't imagine myself not playing the game. And this is one of my favorite quotes. It says, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." I think that that you can use that in any setting, in your life settings, in your games, anything. And that quote has always stuck with me since I was little. And to sum it all up, this was taken from the boardofwisdom.com. It says, People don't play sports because it's fun. Ask any athlete. Most of them hate it. But they couldn't imagine their life without it. It's part of them. The love-hate relationship, it's what they live for. They live for the practices, parties, cheers, long bus rides, countless pairs of different types of shoes, water, Gatorade, and coaches you hate, but you appreciate. They live for the way it feels when they beat the other team, and knowing those 2 extra sprints they ran in practice were worth it. They live for the way they become a family with their team. They live for the countless songs they sing in their head while training all those long hours. They live for the competition. They live for the friends, the practices, the memories, the pain. It's who they are. It's who we are.